Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Thursday, the 23rd of February. I want to use the Tarot of the Water for today's reading. This is an interesting deck because it's an art collaboration, so each card has been designed and drawn by a different artist. So I find these kind of decks, because the style is so different, I think sometimes it can clash a bit. My suggestion is if you're new to the tarot, don't learn with one of these decks. It's more... That's beautiful. Okay, so let's have a look at what these cards want you to be aware of here on Thursday and what energy you'll be working with. So let's see what that is. Okay, so the first card is the Ace of Wands. Okay. That's motivation, drive, passion, a sense of fun, enthusiasm. Then we've got Temperance, which is balance. And finally, the Hierophant. Interesting. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is the first card in the suit of wands, and it's a blessing from the universe. It's fire appears suddenly where there was nothing, where things were drab and flat. Suddenly things are exciting and have infinite possibilities. It's really a moment of excitement. Also being able to set a new goal or having a sense that I have a purpose, I'm working towards something here. So it can come in like this amazing feeling that it's like, yes, I love this, I enjoy this, this fires me up. How can I bring more of this into my life? In this case, it's kind of strange. We've got the Ace of Wands there, and then we've got this strange little character here casting kind of Reiki on it, or magic, kind of infusing the staff with power. So that's interesting because that kind of puts it in the realm of a magic wand that you can then use and wave. So first of all, it becomes a real object of power. So it may be that there's, if I'm going to interpret that literally, it may be that you today find an object or discover an activity or a thing that exists in the physical world and that you become really fascinated by it. But then again, waving the magic wand, that allows you to transform your circumstances without much effort. So that really speaks to the fiery nature of the Ace of Wands, with the fire burns and leaves ashes behind and it transforms them. And it does that in this amazing process. Yeah. Okay, so that's interesting because the Ace of Wands here allows you to, one, be motivated and to set goals, but also it supports you via this card in actually achieving things, manifesting them and creating them the way you see in your mind's eye, the way you feel. Next, we have Temperance, and Temperance is the 14th card in the Major Arcana. And it's a card usually that shows an angel and holding two cups, kind of pouring the water from one cup into the other. And it's, first of all, the presence of the higher realms and feeling them, having a sense of connection and feeling like there's something out there that loves me. And it's through the interaction with your guides, your angels, your ancestors. That process is cleansing in itself. It detoxes you. It gets you in touch with your feelings. And the side effect as such is that you become more enlightened, that solutions present themselves. So that's so interesting, you know, because it's a spiritual truth. If I'm going through my life and I've got problems like everybody else and I sort them all out myself, that's fine and great, but I'm really self-reliant. If I have a spiritual practice in my life, if I have some sort of connection and faith, then the interaction of that, which has nothing to do with problem solving, it creates solutions so that I don't need to work as hard. And I don't need to rely on myself so much. I can trust and have faith in the universe that things are going to work out okay. Here we've got this ethereal vision, this dream. And she's holding two seashells and they're kind of going back and forth. And this side is red. This is like violet and purple. So this to me is like the third eye and the crown chakra here. So we're in the realms of spirit, and red is earth, the physical. So it's this communication between your physical self and your higher self that creates this beautiful rainbow. So we've got two characters who are creating magic here. So with that said, please dream as big as possible, because you can have a really unlikely thing that appears, or something that seems too good to be true, or magical or enchanting. It's really inner balance via temperance and this connection with source. And then the Ace of Wands, I feel that's where the Ace of Wands appears from, because you create this spiritual, emotional environment that's very balanced. So you can hear the messages from your angels, and through that comes excitement and motivation. This is something I really want to do. So if you're questioning, if you want to change your work, if you want to do something independently, if you want to express a message where you're the leader, or you want to perform or step in the limelight, or really set some new goals where you can feel excited and it's like, yes, I'm moving forward with my life. That's what this is. It's really you really being in the moment and feeling the passion, feeling your life and going in those directions that you want. So it's all about you. It's not about other people, which is interesting because the Hierophant often represents the institution. It represents other people's belief. So on the one hand, I feel that other people could complicate this process for you, because you're being told you have to do A, B, C, and that then distracts you from your own personal process. But the feeling I get more so is that by following this process and this path, you really establish yourself the way the Hierophant is established. And the Hierophant is like the representative of a religion or some spiritual belief. So by listening to your inner guidance and the motivation that brings up, and the journey as such that follows, will put you in a very solid, secure position where you're really at the top of the pyramid. So the Hierophant is the institution, right? So that's what it says to me by these three cards, that by listening to your own passions and drives and talents and desires, you establish yourself as the institution rather than trying to get your foot in the door of someone else's. So we've got the keys here. The keys are really the assumption that this Hierophant has the keys to the kingdom, I feel, and that you have to go through her to get there. That I've never found to be true, because we all have the kingdom inside of us and we can connect with it anytime. Then we've got these Capricorn, these water Capricorn. So it's kind of hard work getting there, getting to her, and almost she's being protected in a way. So it's being positioned in this card like she has some secret knowledge that would be good to have. I feel that it's much more about other people realizing that you have secret knowledge, and they may try and interfere with that or prevent you from making your own decision on this day, especially if it doesn't fit their own agenda. And that's the thing to watch out for, that you don't let yourself be sidetracked and distracted by other people's demands, which really aren't that urgent, but maybe positioned as very urgent. And again, if you have been feeling like, yeah, I don't feel very I feel directionless. I don't really feel very excited or any sense of purpose. It's a great day to get that back, or to discover it for the first time. This is really a pretty significant day in terms of the spiritual awakening and enlightenment, and the enthusiasm and excitement. And the Ace of Wands ultimately is a present from the universe. Here you go. Have some motivation. Get this sense that you can create magic in your life. Okay, number-wise, we've got the Ace card is 1, and 14 is 15, and another 5 is 20. 20 reduces to 2 in numerology, and 2 is about cooperation and relationships. So first and foremost, the relationship with the higher realms who really support you on this day. Then the relationship you have with your own life and how you see yourself in it. As in, I'm empowered, I may wave the magic wand, and then my life responds. And then it's the relationship to, I suppose, institutions and things that may feel like they're pestering you a bit or they're creating complications. You know, we've got a whole ocean here. And she's sitting in between these pillars. You know, get out of the way, stop blocking us, or we'll just swim around you. Okay. Right, so I hope you have a wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on book your reading to audio reading with me. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have a fabulous day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.